I don't know if much has changed in the offseason, but we're going to pick our
2018 football.
new season. We're going to pick our 4 teams. If the playoffs started right now,
right,
these are our 4 teams.
Your 4 teams, my 4 teams.
And of course, it's going to change throughout the year. But,
who you got?
But right now, some familiar names.
Oh, yeah.
Alabama.
I'll go with that.
Clemson.
I'll go with that.
Ohio State.
I'm on the fence.
And Georgia.
I'm on the fence, but I like it.
Those are my 4. And okay,
who you got as a wild card?
Well, I'm gonna say my wild card. I'm gonna go 4 first.
My 4 are pretty close. I got Alabama, Clemson, Washington, and Oklahoma. And I think our last 2 are probably in the same line of thought, in that I think those conferences are good enough to hold up whatever teams end up being at the front end. I think the Big 12 can sit there, and if Oklahoma comes out of that, I think Texas is going to be better this year. Obviously, Texas Tech. I think there's going to be teams that hold that #1 team up, and the same in the West Coast with Washington, with USC, UCLA, Washington State. I think those teams will prop up a team that could end up being, as long as they only don't lose more than 1 game, maybe 2. You counter that, if you will.
Well, I'll counter it this way, by my wild card.
Mm-hmm.
My wild card is Michigan State, and Michigan State, they have 19 guys coming back. Mm-hmm. And they have a trestle. And whenever you have a trestle on your team, you seem to do well. I'm talking about the defensive coordinator, Mike Tressel, Jim Tressel's nephew, and that defense is going to be stout again. And so with me picking them, that means Ohio State will get knocked out, because Michigan State has Ohio State and Michigan at home.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm not anti-Ohio State like some people. No, I'm like some people might think. I don't think the Big Ten is strong enough to have a team that ultimately makes the 4. That's my issue with it. I think in order for that to happen, and this goes to my wild card team, in order for that to happen, I think Michigan has to open the season and beat Notre Dame, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think Notre Dame's going to win, and Notre Dame's my wild card, because they play enough of a national schedule with enough top 25 teams, Virginia Tech, Florida State, USC, Michigan, obviously, and there may be 1 or 2 others in there, that I think is they got a chance, if they win that opener, and jump into the conversation real fast, and then obviously sustain it the rest of the year. But that's my wild card, and that's my reasoning on that. I think you got to go with conference, and I think the Pac-12 is going to be strong. I think the Big 12 is going to be strong. The SEC is going to be strong, and I think the ACC is strong enough, obviously with Clemson, that'll keep whatever Big Ten team. I think that'll keep them out of the mix.